Nazi submarines terrorized the Atlantic. The Gallery family has 3 Navy officers leading the charge: Philip, William, and Daniel Gallery. John is a Navy chaplain. Admiral Daniel Gallery says control of the seas means control of the war. But Gallery doesn't want to just sink Nazi subs, he wants to capture one.
My grandmother put this together. This particular scrapbook is mostly about my dad.
Bill Gallery is Dan's nephew and William's son. He's charted the family history in Chicago. They lived in Beverly, later in Winnetka.
Their father had political connections, not a lot of money, and he had some obsession with the Navy, so we sent 3 of them off to the Naval Academy. Dan, Bill, Philip.
Scrapbooks from Bill's grandparents reveal their pride in their 4 Navy sons.
It's certainly a point of family pride.
Hitler marches west, but a new strategy is needed to take Great Britain. Kathleen McCarthy is head curator at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Instead of trying to bomb it into submission, they wanted to sink every supply ship heading there so that they would starve the people. So the submarines attacking ships was incredibly vital to this effort, and if they had succeeded, the whole history would have changed.
Nazi subs sink hundreds of vessels. The Americans play catch-up, using convoys to protect ships. Finally, the Navy goes on the offensive against the Nazi U-boats.
We actually decided to go after them, not just really protect from them, and these hunter-killer task force were set up. German submarines may have been really advanced, but we took what we had, what we knew, and used that to our advantage, and actually then sent them on the run.
Gallery's hunter-killer task force patrols the Atlantic. Several months later, near the coast of West Africa, Gallery's task force spots the U-505. They track it for days. Gallery's ship is running low on fuel. Is there time to force the Nazi sub to the surface and get the crew to surrender without destroying the U-505?
Capturing one would reveal a lot of German secrets, and that would help tremendously.
Naval intelligence could use a completely equipped enemy vessel.
Americans could analyze German technology and retrieve the code books.
What the code books gave them is a lot more information.
June 4th, 1944, Gallery's attack team tracks the U-505 150 miles off the coast of West Africa.
At 11:21, the destroyer makes a depth charge attack.
These underwater bombs force the U-boat to surface.
Commence firing. The planes open up first. Now the blow really begins. Pour it on, lad. The Nazis are scrambling overboard. There are the Nazis in the water in their rubber rafts.
Even though they capture the U-boat and crew, the danger is not over. Subs are often booby-trapped, but Gallery is an explosives expert and determines it's safe.
But our lads tumble down the hatch and find to their amazement that the U-505 is all theirs.
They went inside the sub and it could have sunk at any second. They'd go down with it.
These men are the cream of the German Navy. They just can't believe that their ship has been captured.
The danger is still not over. If the Nazis discover the sub is captured, they'll change the codes, and that could render years of American intelligence useless.
The fear was that if we captured the sub and the Germans found out about it, they'd know we have the code books, and certainly they'd change all their codes. You got 2,000 sailors, go out on leave, go to a bar and say, hey, guess what we did,
Gallery swears the sailors to secrecy and demands they turn in whatever souvenirs they took from the sub.
Destroyers stand clear. I am going to take her in tow myself. If she goes down now, they all go down with her. Let's get that line out. There it goes, the messenger line with the big tow line at the end of it.
The U-505 is the only sub captured during battle in the open seas.
On June 19th, the U-505 was towed into Bermuda, and there remains as a prize of war.
The Nazis assume the U-505 is sunk. They don't learn the sub was captured until after the war. German families thought they had lost their loved ones forever. But after the war in 1945, Germans learn Americans saved the U-505 crew members, and families in Germany are reunited with their fathers, sons, and husbands. In 1954, the U-505 was donated to the Museum of Science and Industry. To mark the 20th anniversary of the U-boat's capture, Admiral Gallery and Commander Longa met at the museum for a ceremony in 1964.
It was a game of hide and seek, as those things always are. Depth charged them, shook them up very badly, and forced them to surface.
And they were shooting at the boat, and I gave the order, everybody out of the boat, sinks the boat.
And as his boys were going overboard, ours got aboard, and we were very lucky indeed. We got aboard just in time to close the scuttling valves and keep her afloat.
The capture of U-505 made Longa an outcast, Gallery a hero. Over the years, they corresponded and became friends.
They really saw it as an important message to send, that bitter enemies can become friends.
Some were just teenagers. They were farmers, store clerks, students, or factory workers. In the end, they defeated a foe designed to be invisible, and these citizen sailors kept a secret to maintain a tactical advantage that stopped the Nazis and preserved freedom for millions.